It's a nice day, so I'm going for a walk. Wait to get someone in. So as the title suggests, just another random stream. So yeah, let's go for a walk. Kind of needed this for a while. So I got a thumbs up. Apparently, it's Thomas. How you doing, mate? Just thought I'd go for a wander. And I go down the steps at the other end and then back along. Not on the seashore, but along the seafront there. So yeah, as the title suggests, I missed who that was. I think it was Adam, but sorry. Trying to avoid dog shit. So yeah, this is a 10-minute walk from my house. I don't know if that's fog or a weather front, I don't know, it's one of the two. But we're the right side of it, so a bit of sunshine. Noisy bastards. So yeah, so as the title suggests then, I've been feeling the kind of pressure of, really? Wow, right, yeah, it's just gonna be like that now. And this is another thing with as I was saying about it plays into it. For me, the pressures of Christmas, obviously. There's going to be the second one for just me and little one. Last year was in lockdown, so in some ways I made it slightly easier. I know it sounds bad, but it just did. Yeah, it could be missed. We get our own weather here. That's probably following the downs. Folkestone or Dover's that way where the sun's shining down. So it's probably in this northeast corner of Kent. It misses it sometimes, and the other way it works. You know, sometimes it works the other way as well. So anyway, so yeah, the pressures of Christmas, and I'm feeling it this year. I felt it a bit last year. This year's worse because I'm due to go to London and stuff. And I've done no preparation at all. I've literally only just ordered some stuff for little, and I've already got her something, but I don't know. It's just I just could do without it. You know, it's just not. Because I never used to do it all. I'm kind of, to be honest with you, struggling with it without letting her know. So I thought, yeah, come out and have a walk, clear the head. It's nice at the moment where I am. Go for a wander. I've got my phone charger on, my mobile charger, so it's a bit of a longer stream, talk about random stuff, maybe the way I'm feeling or whatever. Not scripted, was scripted. London might be, well, we missed going to London last Christmas, so, and everyone was so disappointed. But this year I'm probably going to go, but I'm just not going to go on Friday, I'm going to go on Monday. I mean, last year I was going to get a taxi there and back by a mate. He's a cabbie, and I might be doing that. If it gets silly like that, then I'll just get a taxi. Avoid public transport and all that. We'll see what happens. And I've got to take a lot of stuff with me, presents and stuff. So I don't see the point of having local lockdowns when everyone's getting their boosters. So there you go, that's just me. What's the point of having all these boosters? I know, I get the point, but having the boosters and then getting locked down, it kind of works against each other, if you ask me. And I think a lot of people are getting fed up with it, and they're being ultra cautious as well, the old government, as they have a party, no doubt, again. How you doing, Joey, mate? You alright? So this is my town again. 10-minute walk this is. That's the English Channel. France is out that way, though you can't see it today. So yeah, tide's sort of halfway at the moment. I think it's coming in. Looking at, there's no wet sand particularly. Just a little bit there, so I would imagine the tide is coming in. Not that I'm walking along the beach. I fucking hate sand, although it does look pretty. Yeah, this is along the top of the cliff top. Chalk cliffs at that. There you go, chalk cliffs. So I'm not a million miles from Dover, the White Cliffs of Dover. You may have heard of that. So yeah, this used to be this whole car park used to be a Lido, which is basically a swimming pool right next to the sea. It was derelict when I was a kid, but it was around in certainly the 60s and early 70s. How you doing, Slurpee? You alright, mate? Yeah. I'm trying to see if I'm walking on dog shit and look at the screen at the same time, so it's like one of them deals. Because it is quite a common dog walking route. People say hello to each other. So yeah, I used to walk this all the time as a kid. I might have 5 little halves, we'll see. That's a private joke, if you know, you know. I might, well, I'm going to walk back into the sunlight, so if I keep walking this way I end up in Broadstairs. I don't really, that's another hour walk, 45 minutes, I don't really want that. So, yeah, trying to clear my mind. This Christmas time of year is like you feel like you don't no, and confiscating your dog would be a better idea than a fine. If you've got these things here, pipe whack 12. Am I going to zoom in? There we go. Off he goes. So yeah, loads of those around here in the winter. Another one clearing off. Trekkie brekkie there. Yeah, I'm not that hungry. I just needed some fresh air, sea air as well, which is pretty cool. Noisy bastards. But yeah, there's oh, there's some shit, hang on. There's plenty of sand, so I can wipe my feet in a minute if there's any brown lubricant on the shoe, on the sole. This used to be a really nice shelter. Right, there you go. So I'm at a place called Winterstoke. There's a lot of history around here. I should perhaps do walk-in history kind of things. I've kind of done it in photograph form before. It's always in the winter as well. It's funny that. It's probably because there's less people about. I always don't feel like a right knob end. So yeah, in the summertime this is blooming kind of pansies there by the look of it and stuff. But so I'm guessing you can hear me all right. There's not much wind today, which is nice. Saying hello to each other, which is nice. I'm sure you could Google more information about all this in a minute. So Winter Stoke, I think some kind of famous bod. There's normally a placard or something around, but yeah, there you go. I'd imagine it's early doors. I'd imagine it's getting, what, 6:45? I don't know. There you go. So you've got these stairs that go down. Used to be able to look here. This has all grown up since I've been I don't really want to, you probably see it in a minute, but anyway, we're looking into the light now. So yeah, Winter Stoke steps, it goes down halfway and goes back the other way. This is normally where there's loads of dog shit as well, so dog shit walk, as I call it. We've got little benches and alcoves and stuff. Oh yeah, it's probably about 70 odd foot. So there's the other stair on the other side. Yeah, about 8 foot full. Another stair, another seat. There's only one bench, so a lot of it needs doing up really, but you've got lots of salt air, salt spray type wildflowers and stuff. Obviously chalk as well. But it's actually a chalk cliff, it's not actually like that. This is just on this bit. Another one. General graffiti. This is a nice little cove, this one. I've been here, sat in here in storms before. It doesn't smell of piss or stink of shit. We're halfway. We're shit free. As soon as I see a comment, I stop. Fucking hell, that stinks. So obviously imagine it late at night. You get there's some jobbies. So yeah, no gambling. I haven't gambled for about 2 months. I have the odd gamble, but get paid tomorrow, dear lads. Well, thanks for joining. Another random one. Kind of like these sort of things. And it's getting my head kind of clear from the pressures of bloody Christmas, as the title suggests. Just clearing my head really. You get bins like that where you especially put dog shit in and stuff. Yeah. There's some bright graffiti here. So there's loads of these little, it's actually supposed normally like a shelter and benches and stuff, but yeah, God knows what's on it. Some of it's kind of alright. Kind of. Loads of dog walkers, look. It's just all it is. It's just a dog walkers highway. Highway to shit. Steve's channel, yeah. I know he gets about a bit, doesn't he? Does get about a bit. There's a couple, there's 3 more. Let's go and have a look. Sorry about your party and all that. Hope you're alright, Adam. glad I got boosted on 30th November, to be honest, because I could foresee this coming. So now there's fucking queues everywhere. It's like, yeah, more people together. Wonderful. Different. Filing rules. Don't know. I can't make any sense of it, to be honest with you. Is that link or lick? So I don't mind some of it's really good. This isn't, obviously. Well, it's bright. We had 2. Okay. 7 days. Yeah. I think today's the day you can. You've got to do it every day if you become a close contact. You need to test every day from today. So I'm actually going to turn my thing on for a change. I didn't want to turn it on beforehand. Because like a week ago they were saying, oh, you've got to isolate for 10 days and all that. So yeah, one more shower and then we'll head back into the sun. What does this say? Don't know. No idea. Since Sunday, okay. Yeah, I had Moderna. It took me out for about 2 or 3 days. And I done it sort of on a Tuesday. So it didn't interfere with the weekend. I thought I'd rather be a bit rough during the week. And that's it really. So yeah, got that out of the way. I just felt really kind of tired, aching. You know, that kind of thing. As I say, Moderna was my booster. Before it was 2 AstraZenecas. So, because I'm older. But yeah, it's a nice day. Fresh air is doing me good. Doing me good. But if it wasn't for everyone else, there wouldn't be any pressure on Christmas for me. But there is. Unknowingly, of course. I think it's a society thing. You know, oh, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. I don't want to do that or do this. 6 old Toms. Huh. Yeah. Is there many cases on the Isle of Man? Have you kind of closed everything down? There's stuff like ferries and stuff. If you want to jet ski across the Irish Sea this time of year, that's for sure. So you shouldn't have that problem. There's the steps are back already. Yeah, it's something I used to do. I used to try and wrap presents up, pissed up on Christmas Eve. Fucking state of them in the morning, Jesus. My motto was, well, it's all going to go in the bin anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We can do reuse it or put it on, you know, as a wallpaper, or what's the deal, you know. Throw it all away anyway. I missed that comment, sorry. We've got some music playing here. Sorry about that. There was it's quite amusing. There's a guy, I don't know if he's homeless or what, but he was playing music from one of them Bluetooth things. It's like, fucking hell, that's expensive. I haven't got one of them, so I don't know what the deal is there. Vitamin D. Oh, vitamin D. It's actually quite warm. That's where I walked up there. It's the time of year for falmers nesting on cliff top. Seabirds. It's got this funny kind of laugh thing somewhere. There. Can't really see, it goes all blurry. Turkey. I prefer turkey crowns. A bit more moist. Gotta have a bit of moisture. Oh, days. See, this needs all. That's faded. How old's that? It's supposed to be one of them. It's not even that old. This is supposed to be a garden. You can see it more in the spring. There's a folder. Is he coming this way? Yep. Can't see it. What's it gone? It's gone that way. Up to where I was showing you a minute ago. But yeah, Northern Fulmer. A 100 years ago they weren't around. A bit like the old collared dove. They come down from the north, and the turtle doves come up from the south in the 50s. Now they're resident. So they're still building these houses down the other end. You can see apparently Rio Ferdinand's bought one. Apparently. And Frank Lampard. So yeah, they're expensive then, aren't they? So I think they're like 1.2 million. Something like that. Before I go into, I will go and have a couple of halves or something. Oh, days. Maybe a pint. Just so if walking backwards and forwards to the bar, I don't really want. Anyway. How you doing, Brett? You alright, mate? Yeah, just needing this walk, you know. Can't be doing with it all. The tide is coming in, I think it is, yeah. It does come up to the, you can see the seaweed, so. Oh. It is a Wetherspoons, yeah. Because you'll be able to, you can see it, it's in the, that building, left of them holes. Not poles, but that's actually in the harbour behind. But yeah, there's the Wetherspoons up there, and that's the new houses on just on the right there. Getting back to along the promenade proper now. Turkey, yeah, I'd rather have beef. God knows what I'm having this year. It's not normally a Portuguese Christmas meal. It's not really anything like what we do. But I don't know. I don't care, to be honest. I'm not very traditionalist when it comes to Christmas. I haven't got to have this or that. Alright, you get a lot more different lines at Christmas, which is cool. Yeah, it's just one of them. I missed all of that comment. I saw the first line. There's actually houses here, I believe. When it gets rough, they've actually put these in here to stop the water a bit. I've actually risen the road as well for drainage, so that's all new. It's probably not that new, but so all these up here, these are fairly new. 7 courses, Jesus, that's all right. It's stuffed like a turkey. I don't think KFC are as good as they used to be honest. I used to love KFC. You won't be able to get it on Christmas Day, will you? I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. But I've always thought it's slightly different. It's nice, but it's not as good as it used to be. I'm burnt out on McDonald's. Yeah, fish. Normally dried cod. That's normally when I've been in Madeira for Christmas. In the past, dried cod, and they have more of a family get together on Boxing Day. Christmas Day is fairly quiet compared to what we do over here with family and stuff. It's normally the Boxing Day that's the family get together day, but over here it's going down a pub, football bets, you know. Or you can go down the pub for 2 or 3 hours. Some places open up, but yeah. Loads of people walking their dogs today. Lunchtime walk, or people milling around, not many. Hopefully, yeah. Well, what happens if, I know it sounds terrible, but you know what I'm going to say. What happens if she pegs it before the that Jubilee thing? Do we still get it or not? Or does that die with her? Or do we have a bank holiday to celebrate her life? What happens? Don't know about that, that's weird. Not being a royalist or anything like that. So it's quite funny. I think if you're abroad looking, you think most people, oh, the Queen and all this tea and blah blah blah. Birthday on the 28th. How you doing, Paul? So these new houses, yeah, but I've never really been one for piss-ups on a bank holiday. More when I was younger, but not now. I could do that any day. Well, not any day, but you know what I mean. I'd rather do it when there's less people around. So there is the tunnels here. How you doing, Jules? You alright? I'm sorry if I've missed any comments. Is the Ramsgate tunnels. I'll go this side. I don't know if I'm going to lose reception or not, because I'm right near the cliff, the bottom of a cliff. Let's go around. So these are these new houses. One that Rio Ferdinand apparently has got. So there you go. This used to be the old air raid. Jubilee gets cancelled and you have a national day of mourning instead of the okay. So yeah, when you're visiting, you can go in the Second World War tunnels that used to be all around this area. I think it's something like 60,000 bombs landed on Ramsgate during the Second World War. This used to be an old railway tunnel, and there used to be a station behind me. But then they converted it during the Second World War. Well, there wasn't actually a train station on that era then. They just reused the tunnels. There's like a big air raid shelter. I think something like 30 or 40,000 people were in the tunnels during the air raids. People lived down there for months at end, things like that. So, there's loads around here. I'm just scratching the surface with it all, to be honest. Well, the Viking, the beach landings, Dunkirk, this was one of the main kind of ports that it was launched from, all the small boats. This is pretty much the, where everything kind of got together. So there's going to be restaurants and stuff all along here underneath all of this, apparently. So in the summer months, this is absolutely heaving on a summer's day. I don't think there's really any guides locally. I mean, there's a lot of it you can't really see unless you do a bit of research with old photos. You can see the areas where these things used to be and stuff. This is actually a bar and stuff. You can order drinks, food and stuff. There's another one down there just before Wetherspoons. But there we go. Oh, it's crazy. It's too busy for me. But get more of a view. These are all being built. Don't know if they're going to be ready for next summer though. Not all of them anyway. But yeah, it's going to be really, really busy when this all opens up. There's shops down below, as I've said, underneath, right the way along there. So it's certainly going to bring a bit of much needed business to the area. After me, mate, after me. There's none here now, that's for sure. Yeah. Different part of my town from other random bullshit live things like this. But, there's some interesting things. I just saw that. Some decent art. There used to be loads of art along this bit. Hands, face, space. Different, isn't it? I don't know. There's a fucking car coming along here. Yeah. Is he coming or what? Come on. There's another one there, we'll get to it in a minute. Probably fucking Storm Santa, probably. Pigeons. I'm going to take this charger off in a minute and I go into indoors. Randomness down there. Oh. Lego man. There's a bug. Fuck knows what. Coming back. What's the point of fucking going down there? Fucking knobheads. So yeah, I'll get back to that other bit in a minute. Not me, only dropped his mate off. Jesus Christ. Walk, you bastard. Just random. I don't know if it's local or what. There's a bit more of a picture behind all the people and stuff of Ramsgate from the other end. And you can see this here is... I'm just round the corner basically from that. There's this other sort of tea place thing in the summer, and then that's the Wetherspoons, this building here. Random. I don't know what all this is about. I don't know where that's supposed to be. Could be here, don't know. Looks like it. Don't know where though. Don't know where that's supposed to be. So this is what it's going to look like eventually. It's going to be quite nice, I reckon, to be honest. Oh, this is what it used to look like. Look at this. When was this? Don't shit on me, you fucker. Shut up. So that's going to be alright. It's going to be nice. Caff Bistro and don't know, I'll have to go and see. Hopefully there's some 2 seconds. And then Ramsgate. Actually at night all these boats have got Christmas lights on, which is quite nice I guess. But that's the other end of town. Nothing to do with London either. We're 70 miles from London. So. Boring. Boring. Yes, so am I now. I've got too many coats on, I'm sweating, so I need a drink. Fucking Daily Mail. Yeah, right, nice. Anyway, let me just sort myself out a little bit. I'll keep the camera rolling, but Spoons is just there. I'm just going to take this off. There'll be a bit of floor viewing. Check out the Wetherspoons floor. What's the time anyway? Have a look in there. Around the main entrance. It's weird that you don't have to put a mask on. It helps you. I'm going to put mine on, hang on 2 seconds. Right. No, I didn't switch it off, I just put it in my pocket. I had you in my pocket for a minute there. It's a first. They haven't got very much on, so. Hiya, can I get a pint of bar humbug, please? Thank you. Alright. Quick time of year.
Yeah. 2.29.
Alright, thank you, cheers. We're going there. Hold on. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you.
Auction. From the Witchwood Brewery. I'm going outside. Old bar upstairs. Let's get out of there. Actually quite a few people out there. Missing all the clients, sorry. Could have gone that way, never mind. This looks perfect to me. There you go. Obelisk. That's a working harbour. I can see the time as well, which is good. Now clock tower. Two seconds. It's massive. It's the biggest Wetherspoons in the country. I don't know if it's the biggest pub. It possibly is. It is really big. So it's like an outside seating area. Underneath this, there's indoor dining area. Let me just get my stuff sorted out. I brought my tripod as well. You can smoke outside, yeah. This is in part of the smoking area. Not that it matters outside too much, but how do I? Oh, there it is. There we go, fat bastard. The worst view of the stream. There we go. Put that in there. There we are. Probably cool down now and get chilly. Now stop walking. It was this year, of course, but then cases and stuff were really low. Like literally no cases for about 2 or 3 months locally. It's just that time of year. So cheers, everyone. There's probably a bit of a breeze feeling it now. I could move in a minute if it gets too bad. Do I waffling that bad? I'm only joking. That's a bit weird. That'd be pretty good. I mean, this is only one side of it. Got a big marina and that over there. I'll do that another day maybe. Probably end up here. Oh, that tastes really odd. Missed that. My thoughts on this beer, no, not very good. No wonder it's only once a year. It's a little bit. I don't know if it's. I don't think it's the limes. It's got a bit of a. It might be old. It can't be old downstairs. Normally them pumps, they get through them really quickly, so it's a little bit of that kind of metallic kind of lingering on the palate. There's nothing, they don't have much on, that was it. All the rest is like general Wetherspoon stuff. I've had it before in a bottle and it's much better than that. I'm pretty sure I reviewed it in a bottle probably about that time ago. Maybe 3 years ago, I don't know. No, I thought it was alright. How you doing? You alright? Bramall Backroom Brewery. Okay, cool. Cheers for joining. Just a random live, not really a beer review or nothing. Yeah. Apart from the usual hobgoblin and stuff, gold goblin, king goblin, they're the 3 main ones, aren't they? Apart from that, you don't really see much of the other stuff anymore. I mean, Bar Humbug's their Christmas offering. As I said, I think it's better than the bottle. I don't know if it's the brewery or it's not travelled well or what the deal is. It could be a few things. It's not quite right. It just doesn't feel quite right to me. Slightly metallic, kind of horrible residue on the palate, kind of residual, that's the word, on the palate kind of thing. It's alright, I guess. Don't shit on me. As soon as they fly over you think, fuck off. I might move in a minute. I don't want to get shit on. There's a view, here's my view. Anyway, it's just come in. This is actually a rooftop here, not a swimming pool. Yeah, I don't like any of them, to be honest with you. I used to like Hobgoblin years ago. 10 or more years ago, it used to be good. There's the harbour. You can't really see if I stand up. So there's an inner harbour there. And the marina behind the maritime building there. Used to be the Belgian bar, that red one. But now it's Ramsgate Market. It's owned by the same guy. So it's got a bit of character there. Still some original buildings along the seafront from many moons ago. It hasn't gone cold the weather yet, so I'm debating getting a haircut. I'll get a haircut and I'll go freezing. So, that's another one. Oh, you've got to go and get your haircut. No, why have I got it? Leave me alone. 8 people watching. So I'm drinking at Bar Humbug. Gotha. That's Wanson. We'll do Witchwood do one as well. Oh, it's another meal start. Part of Marston's Empire, yeah, maybe. You don't see many of their specials anymore. Which is I used to like some of their other stuff. I prefer Badger Ales more than Witchwood. Although it's still under, pretty sure it's still under the Marston's umbrella. They just do better beers. Don't worry about going grey. Don't worry about that. I don't anyway. Yeah. Disappointing range, to be honest. As I say, apart from this like Ruddles, Abbott Ale, whatever else they do normally all the time. It's the same duff. Same old duff. Trying this in fast. So it's just going to be one drink, I think. I might go up to one of the micro pubs, but I'll probably stop recording now because it's a little bit too, you know, it's just, yeah, difficult recording micro pubs to a really small Ruddles. It's not down here, it's never been here. I thought that was only on a Monday. Yeah, I've never seen it 99p. It's actually not too bad. People watching Vantage Point. There is. I'm going to take a wander. There's a micro pub just up the road. But I say I've only got about an hour. I'm going to have to head back. Going to get my daughter at 3:15 from school. Supposed to be. I've been donated a hamper apparently, which is nice. It's weird. Last week, I gave about 15 cans. I went to the local, one of the local stores, picked up a load of cans, tin stuff mixture, took it down the local food bank, and then about an hour or two later, the school phones me. Oh, you've been donated a hamper from a local business, randomly out of the blue. It's like, what? Like literally 2 hours after I've given a load of cans to a food bank. Weird shit like that when that happens. I'm like, okay then. I'll probably give that away as well. You know. They could have just given straight to the food banks, but it's a nice gesture there. I appreciated it. It's good. But we'll see what's in it first. We'll see what's in it. There's nothing. Oh, I'm like, oh, I'm having that. I wonder if it comes in a wicker basket. Well, I do like those. They're pretty cool. You can put other stuff in it then as well and give it away. Maybe it's supposed to taste like that, so you go bar humbug. I don't know. don't know what the deal is with that. I don't think it's right. It's getting better slowly. I think just getting used to it. That first initial hit though, Jesus Christ. Ugh. So I'm going to take a walk in a minute. I can't go down that way, I've got to go out and around again. At least it's sunny. This has done me good. Cheers for the chat. It's kind of what I needed, what I wanted. But also getting out of the house. I've got a bit of time tomorrow, if the weather's alright, I might go that way and do another bit. And then Thursday I'm at home looking after my mum. Dad goes to golf. I'll be at home caring for my mum in between school runs and stuff, and then doing dinners and all that shit, normal stuff. It's nice that the weather's nice on the days I can get out for a few hours for a change. It's been proper ropey, isn't it? So yeah. I think I'm next to the local Flora and Fauna swimming pool for bath. It was musty, not nice, it's about right. It just had a little metallic-y kind of towards the back end now. It's better in a bottle. I need to try it again just to make sure somewhere else, but not that I'm bothered. I'll probably see it and think what else is there, rather than, oh, let's try and see if this is still shit. Or I might have a taster of it, so just to find out, probably the best thing to do. But, it's better in a bottle. But there, I don't see it in bottles. I used to see it in Asda now and again. But my local supermarkets, not like I go in and for beer these days, I can't be bothered. But even when I always have a nose without buying anything. My local Asda's is terrible. Literally one about 10-minute walk from me. It's awful. Really, it's the same beers all the time. They've got loads of shelf space, but they don't seem to want to. It's kind of like block cans of Brewdog 4-packs and shit. Or like big cans of Elvis juice and. Is that loud? Anyway, hope you're having a good day. With lunch break or morning coffee or whatever the deal is. Ugh. Fucking hell. There's a bit of information on that. That's to George IV, the King of Great Britain and Ireland. The inhabitants and visitors of Ramsgate and the directors and trustees of the harbour have erected this obelisk as a grateful record of His Majesty's gracious I can't even really see that. What's the year on that bastard thing? 1821 that was built. So it's been there a while. I can't read all this, just read those smaller writing. Yeah, my eyes are shit. Squinting away. squinting. But we'll go for a wander, I think. So I think the tide is coming in. Right, let's get rid of this because this is just like it's so wrong. Just throw it, it's alright. I can tell you love your job. If I put it in the flower pot, the plant's going to die. Ugh. That's terrible. Right, let's get rid of this. I'd rather drink that. Oh. Right. Right, let me just take all this shit off again. Last one. Just gonna walk around. What a fucking mess. Right, let's get out of here. Have a quick pint or a couple of hours. The hobbling boat round the corner. But I'll be shutting off before then, so anyway. I could go that way, but I'm walking past loads of people, so I'm going to go this way. So there's the view, this side. There's the harbour. See a bit more of it there. So it's a nice view. See our Wetherspoon logo. You know what Wetherspoon spells like. Royal Victoria Pavilion. Alright, let me just keep this down. There's a few people around here. There we go. I'll just show you this, what I was trying to read. This is actually an ice cream kiosk, opens a lot in the summer months. There we go. Oh dear. You read it all? Right. just get the old stand here. There you go. It's easier to. I'm worried about dropping the phone without a case on. Flattering, isn't it? Yeah, that's that. Right. So some nice. It's more some of the architecture locally. Pretty cool. Peter's Fish Factory is an alright chippy. It's an okay chippy. And you've got things like on the artwork above that on the left. Pretty cool. That's how it used to be. Waterfront bar. Used to be called Jazz Rooms years ago. Used to have some good nights in there. Music playing out loud, but it's supposed to have improved quite a lot. But then says my lager drinking friends, so it's very difficult to. This is a nice pub, the Queen's Head. There's nice cask in there, local. Not many guest casks, but yeah, that's a nice old building as well. So yeah, this car's deciding he wants to be in the way. How you doing, Paul? Cheers, Rasco. Cheers, Paul. Thanks for the other Paul, Greenwood. Cheers for joining. So yeah, Queen's Head, it's a nice pub. What's that then? Oh, that's for the lifeboat. They got the R&LI shop, and they did have a restaurant in there. So yeah, nice ice cream parlour there, little amusements, more of a summer kind of thing. Some nice restaurants, some nice Italian restaurants being done up at the moment in the green there. What do you call it? Scaffolding. Nice seafood restaurant next to it. The 66. Normally a seafood thing here. Opens in the summer more. You have Sam Smith's pubs locally? No, I don't. They're all London. London's the closest. We've got a pub chain called Fawley Taverns, which is, I mean, that's one. The Queen's Head. The Royal Oak, which is there. There's another pub there and a restaurant. I'll show you that pub in a minute. There's a few nice pubs. So yeah, it's a Fawley place. Mainstream, with the odd cask in them. Rocker, which is a nice nightclub. Type party, yeah, weekend thing. Kind of a little bit more upmarket type bars, but they're expensive. Little Ships, which is in reference to the Second World War. They also appeared on Michael Portillo went in there when he was doing the railways locally on that programme. Can't remember the name, but yeah, he went in there. That used to be a pub where the scaffolding is, until there was a fire. Unfortunately, that one of my mates passed away in that. Although I did warn him he was going to do something sooner or later, and he did. So there you go. What can you do? That was last year. Was it last year? Beginning of the year? I can't remember. This is the Royal, which is another Fawley's pub. Oh yeah. There's a lot more to show you. But I could probably, there's plenty of other streams and times I could do sort of stuff. That's a nightclub at the weekends. So yeah. Yeah, it's just making me forget about everything that's going on. So there's a Travelodge here as well, so right on the seafront. Mariners Pub. Used to go in there a lot. About 10 years ago, I used to go in there all the time. So it's a nice pub. Don't do much cask, but it's a nice pub. Nice food, nice people. There, as I say, there's a Travelodge there. The entrance is just over there, and then you've got that. The other side, there's actually a load of little restaurants up here as well. Again, it's in the summer months. It's really quite busy. It's going to take forever. God, I'm not waiting for you. Local bus, usual kind of seaside town stuff, really. There we go. So yeah, I do loads of live music and stuff, that kind of deal. But yeah, used to go in there a lot. I do a lot of seafood, as you can see. It's pretty cool, made out of shells into the glass. It's actually on the outside of the glass and stuff. Blue plaque. So there's loads of these little things you come across. I didn't even know any of this. Oh, I did actually, yeah. There you go, York Street. Pretty much it, really. And there's another pub here, and we cross over. The Crown. Again, it's all kind of, they do some casts. I think they had Timothy Taylor, landlord, on the other day, kind of thing. Next to a police station. It's interesting. And then the micro pub, there's a Wilkinson's here as well. The micro pub I'm going is just up here, and that's where I'm going to leave you for today. But there's loads of these little, this is the better part of town. There's a lot of shit the other way, like there is, I think, in a lot of towns, run down, etc. Someone's mobility scooters outside, so it's the same kind of sort of thing. So that's the Hovland boat. So I'm going in now. So yeah, that's it. Cheers for joining then, and I'll speak to you later. Take care. Have a good day.